Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first game of Eagle Strike 8. We are on Flammable Approach. Today joining me is the legendary Viceroy. How are you doing, my friend? What are you expecting? What are we seeing?
Hey, Obadi, doing well? Looks like we're going to be seeing some British versus Wehrmacht gameplay here on Faymanville, and this is going to be a really interesting match as we're starting with a little Kettencrad running around capping points instead of the meta double or triple Pio opener.
Yeah, Triple Pioneer or Royal Engineers, I think, got kind of standard for British. So instead of the Triple Pioneer from Wehrmacht, we see now more and more Triple Royal Engineer start. I think it makes sense. Capping power is something of a problem for the Brits in the early game. And Ketten...
Yeah, I'm just surprised that he didn't go more than one Pio. Usually on this sort of map, it's very small. You're going to want to spread out to capture the map, but you also want a little bit of firepower. And the Ketten is a very one-trick pony, so hopefully he can keep it alive and provide vision into the late game.
Ketten is definitely an interesting choice on Faymanville, because it's such a small map, you don't have that much to capture on the flanks. But well, to be fair though, with the new Ketten, it's faster to produce. It went from 30 seconds to... I don't wanna lie, still more than the Pioneer. Like 22, 25, something like that. So it's more useful though, or at least has better timing. And Tushkan went for Terror, and Caosak went for Heavy Armor Battle Group. Nothing unusual
Very
there.
Interesting picks.
I should spill the beans here. Do you know that Caosak doesn't own the newest DLC? So
No.
which means sadly we were not able to watch the draft because neither player posted it in the drafting channel. Therefore, I don't know if Tushkan knows that and banned a battle group that Caosak doesn't have access to, like the Canadians. That would be hilarious.
Canadians are very strong right now. Canadians are very strong, so it's a relief not to see it. And it looks like we got our first engagement going on right now with the MG and infantry section engagement. Looks like we've got the double Royal Engineers pushing in and flanking that MG, forcing it to retreat.
Great MG retreat, but not retreating the... Yeah, great idea. A little bit late. We'll lose two models. Yeah,
with this triple Royal Engineer start, heavy armor is going to be a perfect choice for Caosak. You can get the reduced cost and reinforcement on these engineers later on.
Yeah, true. True, makes sense. Even though I still prefer the veterancy one or faster veterancy game for vehicles, I think it's an upgrade that people underestimate. But yeah. By the way, Flame Up,
like the
Flamer out for Caosak on the right hand side, forced off the Pioneer from Tushkan.
And it's driving around sneakily, trying to prove its worth by decapping the medium fuel points in the back.
The true, as Caosak would say, the true terrorist unit, the Ketten.
We're losing a victory point.
So, since not much is going on, actually it's a high elo game. I don't know the elo of Tushkan and Caosak, but I think it's around top 50, top 30-ish, depending on the day of the week. And each player can veto one battle group from each faction for his opponent.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Ketten actually soaked up a little bit of damage from the Flamer, not that bad, considering that you can repair the damage away, and the Grenadier didn't took that much damage.
He got lightly cooked, he's still smoking, but he can head around the other side of the map and maybe capture some points. Get some quick repairs back at base. Looks like Caosak's trying to return the favor by decapping the medium fuel for Kaiser and Tushkan, and he succeeds. He gets that decap and he runs away.
Yeah. Interesting to see, like, the Ketten, even though on paper the Ketten should have better capping power than Triple Pioneer, Caosak is really able to keep map control in his favor. Tushkan is really running around and not really in the position to take any decent fights so far.
We're losing a munitions point.
Looks like Tushkan's a little reluctant to get the communications cable upgrade for the Ketten, which it would help him decap a lot faster, but he may not want to spend that munitions right now in the early game while he's trying to build up his forces.
It's an interesting choice. I think it's Wehrmacht. You only really need to bank ammo if you go for tier 2. Otherwise, you can throw it out right away. Because tier 3 doesn't have any important ammo upgrades. So
looks like Tushkan's going Luftwaffe company, so he may be saving his munitions for the Jaeger upgrades for sure.
Oh, Jaeger upgrade, Panzerbüchse on the 221, definitely a good choice. Huge fan of that upgrade against Brits. Humber is such a pain in the bum to deal with as Wehrmacht.
Yeah, it's the Humber deleting weapon right now for sure.
Yeah. Getting rid of it really fast really helps. So double flavor out from Caosak, no weapon upgrade on his infantry sections. He's really banking on those Royal Engineers. And MG42 fighting, cover against green cover and definitely draws the short straw there, has to retreat. Oh, Grenadier is getting burned. Do you like your Grenadiers medium rare or well done?
I think they're getting cooked very well done. Run back to base right now. Looks like he doesn't have any healing at base, but his Vet 1 Grenadiers will still provide the healing back at home. Meanwhile, Caosak actually invested his fuel into an early field infirmary, so it looks like we won't see a Humber as early, but just as I say that, he's put one right in the queue, so it looks like we're going to be seeing some quick Humber versus flak action going on right now. Flak 30 is being built.
Yeah, flak 20mm flak is a good choice. It's a soft counter to the Humber, but the mobility of the Humber will reign supreme, and I already think Tushkan has a map control problem, and now with the Humber out, it will get even worse.
He's going to have to be careful, too, because with Tushkan, right now, he's got all Grenadiers, so he can snare, and then the flak 30 can finish the job.
Yeah, but I think Caosak should be on... has the micro to avoid that, but you never know. Sometimes you just... Never mind.
And he's fallen right into the trap. And wow! Immediately with the double fouls, the flak 30 didn't need to do anything.
All right.
Incredible.
Caster's curse, you hype up that something won't happen, and then it happens.
Big misplay from Caosak, turning around that blind spot. Looks like the Grenadiers make him pay the price right there. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, that's definitely a setback for Caosak, losing the first Humber. He had a lot of fuel income, so he could consider rebuilding it.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
But I think Tushkan will now regain map control relatively easily.
Victory point.
Yeah, and then that hurts even more because Caosak went rigorous vehicle training instead of the cheaper Royal Engineers, so he was really banking on that Humber to do some work, and he lost it and it won.
Yeah, second Humber now in the queue, so Caosak decides
second
to
Humber.
Yeah, it's always a tough ask.
That the first one was not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same issue that you always have, right? If you lose your a light vehicle that early, do you rebuild it, or do you say, okay, it happened, so I have to deal with it now? It's always hard to ask. Still interesting to see no weapon upgrade on the infantry sections. Caosak has 100 ammo in the bank, he could get a Brand, he could get a Recce.
We have a surplus of command points, Commander.
Definitely interesting. Especially on infantry sections, you kind of want to get the weapon upgrades relatively fast, because without weapon upgrades they're kind of mediocre, so I'm really interested to see what Caosak's game plan is.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Recce section's usually the best for this map, but he may be trying to save up for some snares in case Tushkan comes out with any early vehicles right now. But right now he's upgrading the grenade package back at base, so he seems to be preparing. He's making sure he has munitions in the bank before he goes spending it.
He just spent it on the Bren.
Oh?
Yeah.
He decided he had enough.
Humber meets the 20mm flak. But yeah, the map control shifted again. Relatively even though now. Slight advantage Tushkan. And we have a sneaky grenadier. Will he get the snare out? Yes, he will, but there's no follow-up this time. Flag is moving up. If Caosak loses the second Humber like that, that will be really bad. But the side
he gets a few volleys off, but he gets away back behind the bush. Ren forces off the MG. Looks like he's going to claim this fuel.
I'm not sure. 20 millimeter Flak is coming over. I really wish he would merge into the Flak. Like, if you need 3 models to operate it, right? Or do you need only 2?
He may only need 2, so he's playing dangerously right now, especially if Caosak comes in north from base. Here comes Caosak.
We're losing a victory point.
Oh, Flak could get
it's gonna be a
recruit.
dead Flak. Oof.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Victory point.
By the way, Tushkan went for no contempt for the week, I think. No, that's the other one. How is this one called?
He did
No
get contempt
quarters?
for the week.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's contempt for the week. Okay.
The enemy has it.
He's getting his first Warble win coming out too, back at base.
Flak should be safe. We have a flanking infantry section.
He's got to be careful with these grenade packages. They could get a big hit.
Humber is coming. No, the Humber wishes it could tow.
Ooh, and he steals the flak.
Oh, that's a huge pickup. But Wibble is on the field. AT gun is still in the queue, so it will take some time. And with the Wibble, Caosak will run into some issues. But the flak is stolen, nothing to be done there.
The beggars are threatening ammunition.
Do we have inf training? Nope. So far, no upgrades for Caosak except grenade package. Oh, Caosak will lose an infantry section!
Enemy have wiped out an infantry.
Looks like he slept on the job. Oh.
He did get the Ketten in return. That prideful Ketten finally got hunted down by the Humber over on the other side of the map. But that does hurt Caosak a bit.
Yeah. But is trading off an infantry section for a Ketten net worth?
Stand by.
I don't think so.
No, that's not quite an even trade. Ooh, get a rare transfer order. He was building a Jaeger and then he canceled it and he decided to transfer one of his grenadiers.
I don't get people who use transfer order. It's, in my opinion, literally the worst ability in the game currently. You lose veterans. Like, you had a Vet 2 or Vet 3 Gren. Obviously, Grens are not that strong, but still Vet 3 against Vet 2, Vet 0. And no merch, no snare.
Place. Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. He may have gotten it for the tempo, because right now he needs to get back on the field fast. Caosak's getting strong in the middle with his 2 team weapons. And Tushkan's trying to get both high fuels.
Yeah, Wibble playing nicely around the side blocker and shot blocker.
Gotta be careful with that 6-pounder aiming his way.
6-pounder gets his shit out.
Engagement on the medium fuel on the right did not go well. Looks like Tushkan's been forced to retreat back to base.
We're losing a victory point to enemy.
Oh, AT-gun will get a follow-up shot and the Wibble will force it back. And I think that was the biggest weakness of the one Pioneer stuff for Wehrmacht kind of shows repair speed. One Pioneer won't repair as fast as 2 Pioneers, and you don't have a third Pioneer on the field for sweeping or capping. And since the Ketten is dead, you don't also have decent cap power. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that build for that reason.
Yeah, it's hurting Tushkan. Plus, he looks like Caosak decapped the cutoff there, so he's getting no fuel right now.
That makes it even worse. Oh. Caosak is really in the driving seat in this game. He's keeping up with the map control and forcing into a lot of weird engagements for Tushkan. He's not happy about that for sure.
And both infantry sections have the Bren. He built a third infantry section, but the two he had before both have Brens. So Tushkan's he's getting heavily outgunned right now.
Yeah.
Victory point is being overrun.
Yeah. Nice smoke though. But Tamba will just drive through the smoke. Nope. Tushkan is probably banking for the KT stall, but Caosak is doing the Black Prince stall.
I don't know. I think Tushkan's only move right now is to try to save up for another whirlwind.
We're losing a fuel point to enemy action.
And I think Tushkan will lose a Grenadier now.
Oof.
We're
That
losing
3,
a
it's a
victory
tough
point.
retreat right there.
Especially because there's a flare up, yeah.
Oh, and he loses it.
The enemy has our victory points now.
Yeah, that's a really tough loss. Second Wirbelwind is in the queue. Caosak has tier 3 up. And I'm not sure if he can recover from, especially once the Crusader hits. Double Wirbel won't do that much. And tier 2 has AT problem. Like, the Mara is not that bad, but against an AT gun. Oh, I think there's a second dead Grenadier.
Losing ammunition.
Oh no, another Gren wipe. Oh. This is tragic.
Yeah.
Grenadiers, they provide a lot of value in the early game, but towards the middle, you start losing every match. And, they're starting to generate negative value for Tushkan.
Well, I'm a strong believer in Mirage, so keeping Grens around just for Mirage is more than sufficient in my opinion.
Looks like all of Tushkan's Grenadiers have merged into the grave, so hopefully he can recoup his losses with the Jaegers right now. But with the triple Brens on the field, it's going to be very difficult for him to get back into this game.
Double MG42.
A-15 Crusader
Oh boy, this grid.
ready for order.
Crusader is out of here, there's no AT gun. Or Marder
no.
or Shrek.
Tushkan has no munitions for Panzer Shrek on his new Jaeger, so he's going to be in big trouble as soon as that Crusader finds its target. No snares either, with all the Grens dead.
Yeah, it will be really ugly. And Tushkan also due to the donated 20mm flag, Tushkan gave Caosak the counter to the double MG play.
Oh no.
So it's looking really, really grim there.
May have to build a Martyr.
But he not even have enough fuel for a bar. That's 45 fuel, right? Or 40.
He's desperately looking at his fuel, I bet you. he's tapping his foot.
Sadly, we don't have the link to the battle group bans because the players didn't post them in their dedicated channels.
There we go. Tushkan's building his first Martyr.
Martyr on the way, but second Crusader is also on the way.
Oof.
The battle of the 20mm flags.
We're losing a victory.
It looks like the stolen 20mm flag is getting pushed back by the 20mm flag of the Wirbelwind.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
And I'm not sure if the greed over here is... Yeah, he's falling back.
Armored vehicles.
He needs to get that Martyr out to the front, and that flak, the Wirbelwind pushed way too far up ahead without support.
Yeah, that's a Garder. And he's sending both Wirbels in.
Oh, he gets caught on the pathing. And he loses it before the Wirbelwind or before the Martyr can get up.
Crusaders. Oh, 18 gun gets decrewed though from the 42. It's something, and now with the Martyr pushing, that might be enough. No. 18 gun gets recruit.
Claimed a sector.
Shrek is out now, so Tushkan
Carry on.
recovered a little bit. Veteran C1 now for the Martyr. But I'm not sure if...
No longer a sitting duck, for sure.
Yeah. Caosak has 12 command points. in the bank. How much is the Black Prince?
About 200 at least for fuel.
I mean, command points wise.
Oh, probably 13.
So I assume Caosak is stalling for 1.
And he has the resource income to make it. Meanwhile, Tushkan, if he stalls for the King Tiger, he's dead. Because right now his fuel income cannot support it. His manpower is being drained. I don't think the King Tiger could get him back in this game, but he has to make do with what he has.
I think a second barter and then get some infantry out, and then you can stall for the KT. As long as he has some second line AT with the mortar, he should be fine.
Training complete. Our infantry will be better prepared.
Jaegers are getting the no quarter bonus from the MG suppression, which is good.
Sadly, no Panzer Grenadiers. It always feels like a crime when people play Terror without Panzer Grenadiers.
It's a trick, you know, this map is usually prefers Panzer Grenadiers, but against Brits, you usually, if you go Jaegers and Warbles, usually you're pretty set. So, Tushkan had a really, not an easy choice to make.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
price for it.
But yeah, if we have a Vet 2 Crusader just running and gunning,
Oof.
but no vehicle training, we just got...
Commander, enemy forces.
Oh, we went for Black Prince is unlocked, and we went for recall, so Caosak could send off the Crusaders to get the Black Prince out faster.
The beggars are threatening a fuel
He
point.
could. I think right now he's content with flanking around the sides and making Tushkan feel really boxed in. He's using these Crusaders as sort of sentinels for these victory points in the middle and the right, so it's looking pretty dangerous right now for Tushkan to go either way.
Yeah.
Overrun.
Marder hold down. Well, that's really dangerous when there's an AT gun on the field. You can die before you get set up or wind down going. So feels risky.
We're losing a munitions
I don't.
point to
Marder is going in. There's the AT gun. Is not possible. Oh, that might be a
Finds a
dead
shot.
Marder. One more shot. Shrekjägers find the mine, and the mine actually saves the day. Because the Shrek were not able to
Minesweeping
get
with
the
bodies.
Minesweeping with bodies.
Gosh.
But actually, this mine saved the Crusader. Due to the suppression, the Shrek were not able to get into range. It was really, really, really well played there.
Vector is in enemy control.
Yeah, I'm
Anticipated
surprised this mortar's
nicely.
getting a lot of mileage out of it. It's truly the one thing keeping Tushkan afloat right now against these Crusaders.
Yeah, I think Caosak is a little bit too passive there. I think he could be more aggressive.
300 points remaining.
But Caosak decides to send home the damaged Crusader, dodging the repair. It's so hilarious, man. You don't have to fully repair tanks to refit and redraw and refit them. But if you want to use... how is it called? Jesus Christ, from... Yeah, whatever. I have a stroke how it looks like.
Withdraw and
it.
refit?
Yes. Like for a Jaeger or Panzer Grenadier. The ability, you have to pay the squad needs to be full HP or fully reinforced. So
Yeah, that does seem like
We're losing a victory point.
something that's not quite even. Oof, these Brens are really tearing up the Jaegers too.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
yeah, but Caosak's still in the driving seat here. Keeping the control of the map. VP wise, it's relatively even. Only a difference of 100 VPs advantage for Caosak, so it's not the end of the world. Tushkan still has plenty of VPs to make a comeback, and he's getting closer and closer to the KT. I think it will be the first game I ever saw between KT and Black Prince. I'm so hyped for that.
It's starting to look like a very real possibility. I didn't think he'd be able to get it, but it looks like he's starting to save up his manpower in the bank. And, you know, that's going to inevitably spell for a King Tiger. I think right now Caosak's got to really press the advantage he has now, or he's going to let this advantage he has slip away.
Yeah, he's a little bit too passive. I think he could have played way more aggressive.
Prince heavy tank is on
Yeah.
the field.
The boys on the
He's setting up a
field.
lot of mines, it seems. At least 3 or 4 mines in the center now.
Point is being overrun.
Alright, the Black Prince will be on the front lines in 1 to 3 business days.
Bosch are pushing hard.
Gosh, here it
Down to
comes.
250 points.
Tushkan unlocked the KT. 1 more minute of fuel income.
Looks like Caosak sniped the Pioneer, capping at the far end. So now Tushkan's down to 1 Pioneer. It's going to make very difficult repairs in the face of this Black Prince.
Oh, that might be a dead infantry section on the left side. Wirbelwind is stitching out a lot of damage, but Black Prince
Oh, no.
gains immediately veterancy 1 from firing 1 shot.
Command points available.
You got a medal for firing the first shot. It's incredible.
Yeah. Oh, Wirbel now getting flanked though, but the Jaeger there. Nice blocking force there for sure.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
8 more, 7 more fuel for Tushka. I'm so hyped for this matchup. I never seen it. I saw a couple of Pershing against KT actions,
Enemy hands.
and it was
Tiger was
really
safe,
one-sided.
Vehicle crew.
Pershing kinda wrecked KT, so it will be interesting if you have slow versus really slow.
The Black Prince is no slouch either. You know, he's parked right now, but once that thing starts hitting tanks, it'll really give the King Tiger a run for its money.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
I don't think I can get over how he got Vet 1 from just 1 shot, too. That's crazy.
Did he had tank? Yeah, he had tank training, so it's 800 starting XP, right? And
Oh.
the faster veterancy gain in combination with the really low veterancy requirements of the Black Prince
Command points available.
are
true.
really strong.
Never realized it was that good.
Enemy
It's
has
crazy.
claimed a sector.
Yeah, Black Prince is often immediately vet 3 after the first major engagement. Like, it's... I'm surprised that people are not complaining about that, but maybe because of the Black Prince niche, it's fine that it vets up so fast. And here we go, the other big boys on the field.
Oh boy, Clash of the Titans. We've got the King Tiger and the Black Prince on the same field on this small map of Faymanville. We're gonna find out who will win that duel.
Oh, I'm so hyped for, I actually have no idea which tank performs better in the 1v1 situation there.
Well, it's gonna be down to a lot of factors. We got an AT gun in the center, but looks like Tushkan still got the Jaeger Shrek, so really go any way.
Oh, Tushkan
Oof.
is greedy. Well, Caosak is greedy.
Ooh.
Looks like it.
With one of our squads.
Tushkan was not greedy, but Caosak loses an infantry section and drops the Bren. But now the Wirbel is engine
Oh, he's gonna
damage.
lose another infantry section in the center.
Points should be allotted, Commander.
Oh, the KT will just disrespect the AT gun.
Oh my gosh. The Jaegers...
Anti-
Oh, get the kill.
Oh my freaking god!
Victory point is an enemy.
Oh my god. Lost the Wirbelwind in the east. Churchill's got, he smells blood. He's going right for the martyr.
Whiff is the shot.
A light post blocks the shot. Incredible, he's getting away. Meanwhile, the King Tiger's rushing in to support.
Hans, drive faster! We need the help!
We're losing a munitions point.
Jesus Christ. But Mother gets
Some
picked.
command points ASAP.
Jesus Christ. But losing 2 infantry
King
sections
Tiger.
is a heavy loss. Oh,
Looks
infantry
like Kazak's
section.
going to be backing up his forces with more guards
17,000
instead.
upgrade available.
Footguard against the
Sections
KT
take a
Enemy
beating.
ground forces
is an
in the
interesting
threatening
choice,
sector.
considering the AoE profile of the KT.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
AT gun got destroyed by Tushkan, not taken. MG42 still
Victory
decrewed,
point belongs to the
not
enemy.
taken. Brand still lying around. I don't think Tushkan can take it, pick it up though, except with the it's not like in Co where you can select the unit and
know,
check
I
if
think-
they can pick. Oh, he picked it up.
If Caosak builds a 17-pounder, this could really lock Tushkan out, you know, with his King Tiger. And it looks like he's researching it right now, so he's gotten the idea that if he can plant that in the center, it'll lock out Tushkan from moving his King Tiger.
Okay, KT showing side armor because it would otherwise be too easy.
17-pounder anti-tank.
Danger papers! Beware!
Paper cuts.
But the
We're down to 200
slug is not
points.
retreating. I swear I
Yes.
saw the icon being fully charged.
He's just contributed to the litter.
So Tushkan needs a new barter road as a second line of defense for the KT. Otherwise he's running into the risk of getting killed there quickly.
I think
Tushkan,
he needs a lot more. Once that 17 powder, once that's on the field, the Martyr's not going to be able to do much.
the KT just...
We've lost
Flamer Pioneer went to heaven. Well, Tushkan needs to bank up ammo, right? And then he can V1 the 17 pounder.
Oh my gosh, the Jaegers have picked up the Bren squad and they're going toe to toe with the guards right now. Over on the east side.
Nobody's looks like is able to hit though. Never mind. One model, two models down for the foot guard. The Thompsons are not good at mid range, so they won't win there.
anti-tank weapon and crew on the field.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the
We're
17
losing a
pounder on the
victory
way.
point.
Caosak, to be fair though,
Caosak-
armor helps with the KT. If he went for, I'm sure, not sure if he went for reconnaissance artillery or for the marked target, but I think that's the icon for the marked target. That should help with the KT.
We're losing a munitions point.
No, it looks like he's got
Enemy
recon artillery.
Oh. Have you seen? Did you saw that? Did
Oh
you
my
see
god,
that?
he rolled over that mine. He's a sitting duck right now.
No, it's far more funny. He had the sweeper by it was revealed, but the Crusader missed the KT and hit the mine.
Oh no.
Oh, KT a little bit too aggressive, showing re-armor. He gets
Oh,
a 17
no.
pounder.
recon reporting.
The button has been clicked. KT has to run.
KT's in big trouble now. Way overextended. No AT anywhere nearby.
Oh, that might be a dead KT.
The beggars are threatening a victory.
Oh
Black Prince is
no.
driving through its own artillery. Mada gets a shot in. KT is really low.
The enemy has our victory point.
Mada
Believe
bounces.
it.
What?
I can't believe it. The King Tiger gets away.
No, Kate. Oh boy. KT has to run. Run. Run, you fool.
AT gets away with 79 HP left out of its 1300.
Yeah, but no, the repair
the
will be a
veteran.
problem.
He's got veteran pioneer, so it shouldn't take too long, luckily. But you know, that's a huge hit. It's going to take the KT out of action for a little bit. Meanwhile, Caosak's building up his strength even more
Buckle up,
with
gents.
more
We're down to
Crusaders on the
100
way.
points.
Footguard got immediately red pinned by the vet free MG42. We have the V1 unlocked by Tushkan. Is it 200 or 250 ammo? It's 250. Jesus Christ, those abilities, I forgot how much they cost because you rarely see them.
Yeah, we'll be lucky if we see a V1 rocket strike because it's a huge munition sink, and if Caosak's smart, he can dodge it and make 250 just disappear.
Oh, 17 pounder
Martyr just gets deleted.
KT is combat ready once again. Also no stranger to big hits against the Black Prince.
Commander, we have artillery on standby.
Black Prince looks like he's on the run now. He realizes how low health he is. 17 pounder can probably help cover the retreat.
Nope, it's getting towed.
Victory point under
Or
enemy
not.
control.
Now it's getting towed. A little bit of a dance over here. The middle building, by the way, is still up, and I think the KT is happy for that, having at least a little bit of a line of sight blocker against the 17 pounder.
All victory points are under enemy control.
Jesus Christ.
Counterattack.
Look at the VP count. Tushkan was so behind,
75
and
points
he
remaining.
nearly equalized the game, or soon will actually equalize the game VP-wise.
Royal Engineers on the field.
It's actually shocking that they both managed to become on equal footing right now here in the late game. And, you know, it's sort of a double-edged sword because, well, we were talking about Tushkan having to repair his King Tiger, but it looks like the shoe's on the other foot because Caosak's, he has no time to repair his Black Prince.
We've lost the sector.
Well, the Black Prince can self-repair, right? Danger
Only to a
papers.
degree. Yes, well, no.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Here we go. Danger papers to the rescue.
They're gone.
So no V1 action.
Oh, that's a shame. Buys him some time at least, though.
20mm flag also retreating. Have you ever seen a retreating 20mm flag?
I have not. Look at that guy run.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
Double Shrek, but Jesus Christ, this
Good lord, we've just...
towing
How's that
vehicle
got
gets
desperate trying to
destroyed.
cap the center VP with the 17 pounder? It's getting very desperate right now.
33 VPs are in the bank for Tushkan and for Caosak.
These Pioneers are going toe to toe with guards, and they're winning actually.
Should put away. Oh,
Over
they have
the
a
east
Bren.
side.
No wonder they are
They have a
winning.
Bren. A Vet 3 Pioneer, let's go.
Jesus Christ. They didn't even lose a model, the Pioneers.
Our victory point is being overrun.
Oh my god. He almost gets the guard too. But
Ah, the
Crusader.
Pioneer dies.
Oh, deletes the Pioneer.
The enemy has only
Oh, it's
50
down to the
points.
last man. VPs are quickly ticking down.
Infantry section gets deleted, but 17 pounder still standing strong in the middle.
Tushkan's making a big push for the east side, but he's gonna face the Flag 30 being set up now.
We're losing
Oh,
a
he gets
victory
suppressed,
point
but he
to
can flank it
enemy
around with the other Jaeger.
But now the Crusader is there. Forces of the... Jesus Christ, I have no idea who will win this game.
Oh, looks like the Black Prince is in trouble.
One more shot, KT!
One more shot. Let's go.
knocked out.
Black Prince is down, but hopefully it's enough because right now the VPs are draining fast.
17 pounder gets the crew. The Crusader goes down as well.
Oh, and that's it. That's curtains.
What a game number one between Caosak and Tushkan. Holy smokes.
What a game.
So, KT greater
The
than...
loss of the Black Prince really sealed the deal there.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like a KT is greater than Black Prince.
I think Caosak had no time to repair his Black Prince. If he did, it probably would have had a better chance. But he was trying to keep up his map presence.
He has the ability though, like at Vet 3 it's like 300 or so HP you get.
You see, that's the double-edged sword of going all Royal Engineers, is that towards the late game, your Royal Engineers aren't capping units anymore. They just become repair slaves. And If they're not repairing, then you suffer.
Yeah.
That was an explosive comeback from Tushkan. That was right down to the wire there, too.
What an incredible game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in a couple of seconds with game number 2. Grab something to eat, something to drink, and see you in a sec. It's time for game number 2. Yes, it is. We are back on Famenville. We have game number 2 between Caosak and Tushkan. We have Caosak as the Wehrmacht. What is Tushkan doing, my dear friend Viceroy?
Like Tushkan's going for early scout. Looks like he's going to be pushing in his double scout and rifleman, which is going to be an interesting change of WSC scenery. And what's Caosak doing?
Ready and able.
Well, Caosak playing standard Wehrmacht, not sure. Double Pioneer, I think that's standard Grenadier. And he went for Coastals. Interesting.
Coastals. Very interesting.
More of a Hulk Smash battle group. So interesting to see what Caosak is cooking with it.
Rifleman
Yeah, we'll have to
ready.
see if he builds fighting positions and bunkers around this map, because they could get him a lot of mileage, especially if Tushkan doesn't go early WSC.
Yeah. It's interesting to see like how coasters play, because coasters are kind of the antithesis of the current meta in Co, where everything is built around tempo. You want to go fast as possible, fastest build order, fastest units, like timing wise. Meanwhile, bunker play is the exact opposite. You want to play the long drawn out game, where you grind down your enemy slowly. So let's see how this plays out. Bunker play not always the most engaging gameplay, but from time to time definitely a treat.
Jesus H. Christ!
First engagement now in the middle,
4x4 truck fuel
and I
ready.
think Caosak will... I have no idea. He lost the first model. Jeep is out now. Yeah, Caosak has to go home. Second
This
Grenadier.
Jeep, if Tushkan's careful about it, this Jeep could really bleed out Caosak's early infantry game, but if Caosak plays carefully enough, he can sort of circumvent it with the green cover around this map.
Nice dance there. Pioneer forcing off the scout. By the way, nice micro there from Tushkan. He walked into the Jeep, so he gets green cover on his rifleman. Now he walks back though.
Great micro play. Unfortunately, Caosak's very preoccupied in the middle. He doesn't have enough to deal with the scout decapping his fuel in the south.
Yeah, the pressure is mounting for Caosak, so he will have a slight disadvantage for sure fuel-wise. He's kind
Hopefully
of
those
like...
Grenadiers chase off the scout at the bottom too before he can get the cap.
I would have waited for... On the other hand, Caosak is not capping right away, but he needs to wait anyways till the blue circle is gone. So, it's fine in the end. Interesting to see how Caosak plays Wehrmacht. He's kind of one of the he refuses to get MG42s. He's now getting infantry officer quarters, so he's playing a really old school, old game meta-wise build order with Wehrmacht, and I'm really interested to
Very
see how
old
this
school.
plays out.
It's going to very much delay his any light vehicle play, but we'll see how that affects his infantry. And, you know, it's interesting he's gone coastals, but he has no intention, it seems, of building any Italians.
Nobody likes those Italians, how it looks like it's sad. Even though they can make Brother machine guns magically appear in buildings.
Yeah, no, if there were more buildings on this map, those Italians would probably be a little bit more desirable. But right now, you know, the healing, the merge, the Grenadiers are going to do all of it.
And Caosak is getting an MG42. Nice, I just jinxed myself there, how it looks like it.
Done.
Very strong tier 1 play.
Yeah. So, overall, map control though now even, slight advantage for Caosak ammo-wise, but I think Tushkan has more fuel.
The enemy is stealing.
Tushkan's going to go all in on his infantry. He's got the early medical station. He's likely to go infantry support center with this build. Yep, and he does.
Support center.
I wanted to
He's
say...
going to make sure his riflemen get strong.
Yeah, they need to drink their milk. Or eat their advanced logistics. MG42 now reveals itself, gets the force off. We have a Flamer Pioneer. Something we don't see that often anymore due to the nerf to merge. Oh boy, that's a tough retreat path for the rifleman.
When a smoke grenade blinds the MG.
Yeah, I'm not sure though if that makes a huge difference. The Flamer has to go home or gets merged. But yeah, still has to go home. MG42 has troubled there to being useful. Jeep is now in the flank, but...
Oh, 4x4 has been knocked out.
Bites the
Kills
dust.
the Jeep and the driver ragdolls away.
That's some Michael Bay action, man, when the rifle make the Jeep explode in such a fashion that the driver flies to the moon.
We've lost a territory sector.
And it looks like we're seeing another Luftwaffe company play here. We're not going to see any Panzer Grenadiers, it seems.
That's definitely an interesting choice. Will it be a 2-1 play? Will it be Jaegers? It has to be Jaegers, right? Like, you can't play with Grenadiers the whole game, otherwise you will die.
It's true. But he did invest fuel into officer quarters for his tier 1 infantry, so we'll have to see.
Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
It looks like he went down the right side of the battle group
That's our
path
victory point. We're losing it.
for Italian coastals, so and we're not going to see any DDL, it seems.
I
At
still...
least not yet.
I don't know what Caosak's game plan is with the battle group. Like, the most obvious thing is to go either self-building bunker ASAP or DDL.
He's very intentionally hiding his battle group choice until he can figure out what Tushkan's gone. And I don't think he'll know what Tushkan's gone until the first Vet 1 vehicle hits the field.
Yeah, but to really want to go for... If you don't want to use a battle group, why don't pick it that early? Then you can just leave your options open. That feels...
Yeah, he's really got to start taking
weird.
advantage of the battle group's options right now.
2-2-1 hits the field.
Comes at the same time as the Greyhound, so...
Oh, that's always a bad sign when the 2-1 hits the same timing as the Greyhound does.
You're our victory point.
It's going to be tricky. That 2-2-1's going to have to convert real soon. He gets exactly 5 seconds in the sun before he has to go back to the shadows.
Greyhound whiffs the first shot.
It's a warning shot.
At the second
What's the second shot?
Who needs moving
A
accuracy?
cowboy in a saloon shooting his rifle in the air.
Yes. So, Panzerbüchse upgrade no incoming.
Sector lost. No contact.
He's got that upgrade ready to go. Alright, now we're starting to see some Jaeger play from Caosak.
Yeah, first Jaeger's out. No ammo for an upgrade though. No, the Recce upgrade is, I think, 60 ammo. Yeah. Greyhound is a menace.
The Greyhound's going to be making a lot of rounds across the map, trying to get some easy pickings.
Snare gets denied because the model who holds the Panzerfaust got killed, and then it forced a new animation. Always great when things like that happen. 2-1 with Panzerbüchse, not the best counter to the Greyhound.
It is a light deterrent. So far, it's pushing it back a bit. The benefit of Tushkan going the build that he has is that it's very predictable what he's going to have to do next. He's going to have to build up his riflemen. So he just got the grenade package. Next up is likely either going to be the bars or advanced logistics, and we'll have to wait and see what he does.
M8 howitzer carriages are available, Commander.
Or we can... No, I just wanted to say Scott's calling, but bars on the way. To be fair though, I think Tushkan is really happy that Caosak went for Jaegers, because bar gameplay and rifle gameplay kind of makes sense now.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like those riflemen are forced to retreat home after hitting that MG42.
A munitions point is being attacked.
Shrek, you got
Tushkan
the connecting
has
shot.
the armored skirts for the Greyhound, but not the MG upgrade, and it's going to suffer a lot from a lot of these whiff shots.
Oh, Greyhound might be dead now.
Oh,
Second Shrek connects as well. Panzerbüchse gets the kill.
Greyhound has been
and I bet he's thanking God he didn't upgrade more on that Greyhound.
Yeah.
Commander, we've
Jeez
lost the
Louise.
sector.
But now we have useless 2-1. He could get the backpack upgrade.
He could. That would provide a lot of value for Caosak, but right now I think he's okay with how it is. He's going to be using all his munitions on upgrading his Jaegers in the meantime.
Nice retreat nade from Tushkan. Sadly no vibe, but a lot of model losses there.
And no medical bunker at Caosak's base either, so he's not going to be recouping any of those losses quite easily.
Yeah, he's so far using Grin Heal, but I think
Lost control of a sector.
he should get either Med Bunker or probably more likely get Base Heal, just to reduce micro pressure in the base. Cause the MG's in the base for such a long time, cause he needs to wait for the Gren. And that's just not a thing that you can do at minute 11.
Yeah, with three Grens on the field, you know, he still can afford it, but, you know, eventually he may want to get that medical bunker, especially since the US has gotten their medical station. Bar riflemen bullying these grenadiers.
Nature seeding. Grenadiers losing to bar riflemen. Caosak is taking support elements.
Scott is
Oh,
ready.
Tushkan's got his first Scott out on the field. I'm gonna have to do some serious work bleeding Caosak.
The advantage of the Scott versus the 2-1 though is that the 2-1 can't really do that much damage. So
Yeah, and with the Scott's barrage range, you know, it can really sit back at a safe distance, and 221 really has to work to get some damage on the Scott.
gets a shot in,
Got a first volley?
gets a second shot in. Tushkan
He's
now
got two,
getting an
that's
AT gun.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
Map
Big
con-
push here on the top,
M8
forcing the
Scott
riflemen to
and
head
awaiting
home.
assignment.
And looks like Caosak's going to be owning the north
Reports
now.
of enemy movement near our victory point.
Yeah, both flanks are under film control of Caosak. He has more numbers on the field, it feels like. Therefore, he's able to keep map control. Maybe Tushkan get a fourth rifleman.
The enemy has
Four
taken
riflemen
territory
Oh, he's
are
get-
becoming more.
He's getting an anti-tank gun, which is very early.
Minute 13, he's expecting something, but not sure what.
One of our
Yeah,
munitions
Caosak's just been
points
behind because he got
neutralized.
officers' quarters. I think right around now would be a great time for him to have a Warble, but, you know,
Supplies are cut off.
now that AT gun's going to be... The only thing it's going to shoot is that 221 if it can.
We have Coastal War unlocked and command bunkers. So maybe
Wow.
now it's the time.
No DDL. It's very surprising.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
Oh, another retreat did nothing.
Gets away.
I was hyped for a little bit. Not gonna lie.
So with Caosak, I can understand Coastal Wall. You know, he can get the cheaper mines, but I don't know why he went support bunkers instead of DDL, unless he intends to build some sort of anti-tank bunker sometime soon.
I think anti-tank bunkers are really strong on this map. They have more range than the standard AT gun,
We have a surplus of command
and they
points.
cover a lot of the map, and with Coastal Wall they're really that cheap.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, he knows that Tushkan's gone armored, so that AT bunker could possibly be doing some heavy lifting in the late game.
One of our sectors is now in enemy hands.
Yeah, and armor has no off map, so getting rid of bunkers is really a tough ask. Especially in the later stages of the game where there's so many bunkers on the field that you don't know where to attack.
Getting advanced logistics from Tushkan, so his riflemen are going to start to make much more favorable trades.
Verbal hits the field with Veteran C1. Verbal should help to gain control over the flanks.
Advanced logistics will reduce the cost of reinforcing our forces.
And first bunker is coming up in the base as a heal bunker.
See, that's the best use of rapid fortifications. You know, you can get that cheap, the cheap auto building bunker, and it'll be cheaper to upgrade it too.
Yeah,
But he's manually building this bunker, which kind of boggles my mind right now.
force of habit probably.
They have taken
Make
our
any
victory
sense?
point.
At least it's still cheaper because they've gotten Coastal Wall to
Yeah.
upgrade it to a medical bunker.
How much is the bunker with Coastal Wall? Like 130, 125 map?
Only 150 with the rapid fortifications.
I think without rapid if you build it normally, it's even cheaper. But I might be wrong.
No, it's 75. It's 25 manpower more expensive to build it manually.
No, well, Coastal Wall affects the buildable bunker as well. So it should be
I think
as
by the.
expensive.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, you're right.
Ooh, Wibble will get snared. And since AT gun got a shot in prior, it gets engine damage. But he
Scott
should
nearly
get
wipes that
away.
MG in the center.
Enemy
AT gun can't get a
Look at that.
follow-up shot in. Oh boy, we have a hungry 2-1. Gets another shot out
Missed
but
the shot.
misses and dives behind cover right away and now going forward again. That was insanely well microed by Caosak.
Commander, you have 5 command points available.
Very lucky Scott, but it looks like the 221's a little slow to retreat. Oh, he's gonna lose the AT gun.
Our anti-tank defenses are failing.
Oh
I
boy.
think Caosak's got to jump on that AT gun right
if he
now,
gets this
or,
AT gun, but-
Tushkan's gonna get it back.
Stealing this AT gun would be huge.
Needs to get in there.
Wilbur coming forward even though he's engine damage. Here we
no.
go.
Start the suppression. Nice.
2-1 coming forward. And snare hits. That might be a dead Scott.
He gets it.
Our munitions point.
Snare out.
The Scott tank.
2-1 gets
Sacrifices its
traded.
life.
AT gun gets stolen. MG gets recaptured. And now without any counter on the field to the Wirbel.
Fuel point is being seized
Even
from the enemy.
mark target from the captain won't do much.
We have anti-tank crews
Oh,
reporting
wait.
in.
I
Commander,
think Tushkan anticipated he'd lose that fight for the AT gun, so he's already had a second one coming up to the front.
Yeah, but that's a huge loss for Tushkan. He lost the AT gun. He lost the scout, Scott.
he's captured a victory point.
Huge.
That's a huge loss. Especially keep in mind, because I can't build AT guns because he went tier 2. So stealing one is a huge deal.
Looks like the riflemen are going to force off these Jaegers. I'd be curious to see how likely it is that Tushkan goes the recovery vehicle so he can salvage that Scott wreck by his base.
It's not worth, I think, for only one rack. Because the upfront cost.
Yeah, but he can
higher.
repair his vehicles much faster with it too.
Yeah.
A victory point is under enemy control now.
So nothing from Caosak yet. He basically
The sector's
only
been
used
overrun.
Coastal War
It's theirs
once, but well, it's hard to judge for or hard to see for Tushkan that Coastal War has been picked.
Yeah, for 20 minutes into the game, I think Caosak really starts to, need to use his battle group, where it's, just sitting doing nothing.
Yeah.
Bunkers, rapid fortifications. He's got to take advantage of those self-building bunkers, and he can really sort of start to box Tushkan out with those bunkers.
Especially now. I think now is the perfect time. He has built up his advantage. Tushkan has to recover before he can make another push going. So getting bunkers up now would probably be the best time.
Tushkan's only got 2 counters to bunkers right now. The satchel on his engineer and the AT gun. So those bunkers would have a really nice shelf life.
It feels like Tushkan is going for call-in easy 8.
Oof. That is a gamble. It's going to be very expensive for him to get those easy 8s and much more expensive to get critical mass.
Oh, nice nade. Gets the Gren.
Wipes the Gren.
And nearly the MG.
Oh, he gets the MG too.
Whoa. That's a god MG. AT gun should get the connecting. No, it fires as the verbal, so MG gets recaptured. Tushkan is tagging up. Caosak invests into a second verbal.
So I guess he's chickened out at doing the call-in easy 8. So he needs to invest his CPs in some other parts of the tree.
Well, he could get the War Machine.
He could get War Machine.
You're our victory point.
To be fair, it makes more sense to go War Machine anyway, with easy 8 for the discount.
A victory point is
Discount
under enemy
stacking
control.
is strong with
Yeah.
USF.
He may have been trying to feel it out to see if he could get away with call-in easy 8s, but after seeing what's going on right now, I think it's the good call
They have
to
taken
have
our
him built.
victory point.
We got a lot going on in the center. Caosak's pushing towards the center and really seizing the map control right back from
Enemy
Tushkan.
units have been requisitioned.
Tushkan, he's canceled tier 4. He's
Wow.
changed his mind yet again. He's going right back to the Sherman combat group.
Roger that.
Oh, AT gun might go down. With double Wirbelwind, it might be a game ender. Maybe the call it is needed, otherwise the game will be over.
It's under attack.
Oh no. Oh man, if those Whirlwinds went right into base right now, they'd have a field day.
Commander.
And there we go. We got our first easy 8 called in onto the field.
Both scouts are in a bad
Down to
spot.
250 points.
They're trying to hide, but they are hungry Wirbelwinds.
I just hope Caosak can get AT ready for that easy 8 soon.
Well, he has the stolen AT gun, he has a Shrek, so I don't think he is in any like desperate need for AT.
The enemy
It's
is
true.
stealing our munitions point.
It's a shame that Tushkan lost that engineer, but luckily the easy 8 came with a free one, so.
Looks like it Caosak isn't sure what to get. He can't queued the Jäger, cancelled it, queued the Martyr, cancelled it again, and no queues the Jäger again. He unlocked.
Yeah, he's really debating how to deal with this easy 8 that's on the field now.
An easy 8 is standing by. Deploy when ready.
I don't think Caosak is in a bad spot. Easy 8 call is really expensive. He has the AT gun, he has a Shrek Jäger. Yeah, could get
Yeah,
a
it's true.
Martyr.
It's possible that Caosak has no idea that Tushkan is gone, the call-in version. Because he's expecting, like once the first one hits the field, if you're building them, you can get a ton of them out, but,
Nate gets the weapon with MG42. That should be a stolen MG42. He tries to get the decrew on the AT
Oh, yeah, he's
gun. Gets
AT
the...
gun is decrewed.
I would steal the MG42 and destroy the AT gun. Easy 8 is hungry. Gets the verbal.
Ooh, gets the verbal.
So looks like it... Caosak didn't have enough AT. Snares out. And Caosak's army will get wiped.
No.
Shrek is coming around, but should not be enough to get the wipe. Maybe an attack on ground. Here we go. Easy H should make it home.
Now under enemy control.
This goes back to my earlier fears that Caosak wasn't preparing enough for that easy A push. Like, once that came in, you know, he was really susceptible to a dive like that, and now he's got no AT on the field except for one Jaeger, and no bunkers on the field either. That would have helped him a lot to have an AT bunker in the back line.
Yeah, he has unlocked everything from Coastals, but never used anything besides once the passive from Coastal Wall.
Very tragic. I think it's a big misplay not to have used any of the bunkers.
Yeah, no, not with all the proper count against the Easy 8, that will be a really unpleasant spot for Caosak. And he also missed Micro Dive. I think losing the AT gun there was really avoidable. It was way too close to the front line.
Yeah, that definitely sealed the deal for the Easy 8's push. That's painful. He's gonna try to build a martyr now, but I just hate to not see any of his support bunkers being built.
Yeah, it makes me angry that he went for coasters and is not using the battle group. Why go for it if you're not using anything out of it?
Yeah, even the DDL would have done a huge benefit to him, because the damage reduction, the sheer intimidation of seeing a circle on the map. But yeah, he's suffering for not picking any of his battle group's useful choices.
And like I said, the AT gun was such a good unit, or such a good steal. And now it's gone.
Yeah, that was such a good steal at the start. Seeing a little bit of Rifleman versus Gren action up there in the north. The Grens are not going to win this fight. They got to get out of there.
Yeah, and Easy 8 is going for the base inspection.
Oh no.
No, Tushkan sees that Coastal was picked because of Bulwark. They added sandbags in front of the hill.
Ooh, the Rifleman there saves the Easy 8.
Yeah, just the perception of getting snared saved the day there, even though Tushkan has no ammo in the back for his snare.
That would have been a huge loss of an Easy 8 too, just diving it into the base like that. But gosh, makes you really think what Caosak's going to do next. He's got the one martyr to his name, and not as many infantry as Tushkan's been able to amass.
Yeah.
No MGs either, so it looks like Caosak's really going to start to lose map control.
Yeah, the destroyed MG really hurts. Like, that's really awful. Second martyr in the queue, and Caosak is now stuck on tier 2, right? So
Caosak's in big trouble because he's getting these martyrs, but he's got no means of suppression. And without suppression, 4 riflemen are going to walk all over him.
yeah,
All of his riflemen are double barred, by the way, so it's he's going to lose every engagement without support weapons.
it makes me so angry, man. I can't that he went for this battle group and uses that really lives currently rent-free in my brain. Like, holy shit, that can't be what you do.
Bunker play's a little cheesy, right? But he has the ability that lets you rapidly create a bunker, auto build it anywhere. You know, he could have used that.
Well, he chose the cheese, right?
For it.
He chose the cheese, so he has to play the cheese.
I think if you make a trip to the dairy farm, you have to have a little bit of cheese.
Yes.
With it.
Like,
But these double martyrs look like they're getting very aggressive.
yeah, and
pushed
one
up too
might
far.
die now because yeah, ATN gets the connecting shot in. Maybe a follow-up shot. Nope.
Nope.
Looks like Caosak slowly started to dodge grenades.
Oof, Rifleman coming for a huge flank, and those martyrs are going to go down
that's a
to
dead
the
martyr.
snares.
One.
Oh, they're both dead.
Yeah,
they're both
it's
dead.
game.
There's
I think,
no
yeah,
way.
Caosak surrendered.
Oh, man, that's tragic. This is another
That's
instance
tragic.
of Caosak having the early game, but just failing to capitalize on his wins. You know, if he had started to monopolize on his early game presence, he could have done way better in the late game. But time and time again, looks like Tushkan's been able to take advantage of that weakness and, you know, get right back into it. Like, look at that graph for army value. Tushkan was falling behind for most of the game, and then once Caosak started to not really take advantage of his wins, that's when Tushkan really started to come back in.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with the next set in a couple of seconds. See you in a sec.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.